starting things off with Laura Mcghie and The 7.
Good evening. After 4 tense and tumultuous days, we finally have a winner in the US presidential race. It's not a lockdown, it's a reset. But for Scotland's hospitality industry, it's devastating news. Bars and restaurants across much of the country are now closed as part of a package of tough new restrictions. I'm Laura Mcghie. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Farrell.
What an intro.
This is the edit. So let's see what's making the cut for this. Now, there will be changes to restrictions tomorrow, as I just said, a similar system to what was implemented in England. They've now abandoned that for a national lockdown. What makes you think a similar system will work here? Do you think in that case we should be looking at other alternatives, maybe delaying the summer holidays so that when kids eventually get to go back to school, they'll still have a significant chunk of learning before they're then off again for a couple of months in summer?
Well, let's get more detail from BBC Scotland sports presenter Laura Mcghie. Hello, Laura.
It's actually important to go back and recap what has happened over the past week or two, because it's not just a sort of single incident today. Scottish Government data has revealed that demand for ICU beds in both the Greater Glasgow and Clyde and Lanarkshire Health Board areas could breach capacity by the end of November. The measures will be in force until Sunday, the 25th of October. The new restrictions are especially stringent in 5 areas with higher infection rates. Putting those areas under the highest level of restrictions now, it could be seen as a little bit too late now.
Bear in mind that intensive care has a number of tiers of escalation.
And just one man stands in his way, and it's only, the world number one, the defending champion Novak Djokovic. So I'm sure the hard work is far from over. TikTok, do you even know what it is? Well, you may not use it, but almost 4 million people in the UK do watch and share clips of everything from singing cats to dancing builders.
Right.
Don't put ideas into people's heads.
I know, I shouldn't have said that. OK, and Ireland lost as well.
You keep bringing that one up.
Great, fantastic.
Bitter. It's a chance for fans to see world-class racers right here in Glasgow. And as for the racers, well, it's a chance for them to try and gain a place at that coveted Grand Prix series. You might have seen this photograph last night. It was the moment Boris Johnson's top aide Dominic Cummings walked out of Downing Street with a cardboard box of belongings.
And if he's trying to argue he's professional, I don't know why they're drinking and saying that that's all fine. It's not fine.
But Leah, he did make a comment, which some people have said is fair, that the Scottish Government, if they knew they were going to put them into lockdown, which was a couple of days after they had arrived in Dubai, why didn't they tell them before they went? When you're waiting there to find out who has become the new world champion, you had your finger in the air the whole time, and I was like, this girl knows that she's got this. But is that what you felt? Emily Sandy, give us a call. We are ready, and we might as well get a little bit for it.
Let's make some cash.
Well,
a little bit violent.
Bit rude, but whatever.
The 10, both winning it and stopping it, has become an obsession on both sides of the Glasgow divide. This season, the bookmakers have Rangers as the clear favourites, but with so many points still up for grabs, Stephen Gerrard and his players are unlikely to get carried away. That's all from us here at the National Curling Academy in Stirling. What a week it's been. But from us all here, have a lovely evening. Goodbye.